Hello guys, welcome back to TriedCrunch, and in this video we are going to see how you can fold and unfold content with the click of a button. And this thing you can do with the template of your Elementor template of your content and anything you may think of. So without any delay, let's start the video and let me show you how you can do that. So to do this, I am basically using Elements Kit Unfold widget. So let me show you this one. Let's unfold widget. Okay, so you can drag down here, you can see this nice effect out there, and the same thing you can do with the content widget of Dynamic-O, but something is restricted in this one, and it's just taking the content of my page, and however on the page I don't have any content. So you can use this widget on your single post type template and retrieve the post content with this widget, that's content widget, and have this unfold feature right there. And you can specify the height to limit the display of the content according to the height. Yeah, so this way you can use this widget and have icon instead of this text. Perfect. So but for this video I will be using this one, Elements Kit Unfold widget, and you can see this nice animation, and you can click to open and the text changes. Initially it is read more, but when you click it, the this gradient thing is just unfolded to the entire wrapper of the content, and then the text changes to read less instead of read more, and then you click, it just wraps back the content. Perfect. And this is your heading. This one you can change it to possibly your post title. Perfect. And this is my testing page, you can see right here title is testing, and that's why it came like that. And you can also enable template, and you can also change the read more button text and read less text. When you click on the template, you have to just click on this button right here to edit the template. So you don't have to go to your next pages and create template and assign a template. You just have to create a template right on that widget. It's like it's on the top of your Elementor page. You can create your template right here. So this thing goes most of your plugins like Metform, you can create template, form builder on the top of the page, and in Elements Kit 2 you can do this. So that's perfect thing. And here are some content options. You can keep it below or above the content. Perfect, like this. And so above button is looks good. And you can also change the height of the collapsible content. You can make it less or more, and you can also change its alignment of the button right here. And you can also change the transition duration, this effective duration. Generally it takes 300 ms, that's like 30% of 1 second, and you can change it. Yeah, you can keep it 1000 for 1 second, but that will be too long for an animation. Yeah, and you can also change the stylings of the wrapper. Yeah, you can change the width of the wrapper, you can change the padding, like the default padding is too much, and you can play with the padding. Yeah, and you can also change the border type to have the design that you are looking for, and you can also give it a box shadow so that it looks perfectly well. Yeah, this one, and a little bit of vertical and blur to be around 5 or 6. You can play with it actually. So this looks good. Yeah, and the best part about that is you can use it in probably on your single post, like I have reviews post type, and let me show you. Okay, so this is my post content, so let's use it right there in the post content, this widget. So first let me tell you that this loading will take place if you have multiple plugins installed, so better to increase your PHP memory to avoid that loading. But I have enabled like 1 GB of PHP memory allowed to it, so it didn't take time, but in your case it can take time. So make sure you have PHP memory enabled to have like around 412 megabytes or above. Perfect. And let me show you first with the content widget of Dynamic-O, so you get to know what I was talking about. So it will just get this content right there, yeah, and then you can have this unfold button and you can simply use this. Perfect. But we are using Elements Kit unfold widget, so let's search for unfold and then you can drag and drop it right there. And here you can use Dynamic-O token, and we are going to use this widget mode and object post and then post content in field. And here is the post content, and yeah, perfect. There is same content right there and right here. And in title you can simply use post title right there, and it will retrieve the post title from there. This is the post title itself. Product name and post title both are the same for this review post type, yeah. So this way you got your nice animation unfold feature with the Elements Kit and probably with Dynamic-O, because we used token in post content. But you are not restricted to this, you can use post excerpt, yeah, and you can also use post terms. You can also you have a lot of possibilities to retrieve the values. You can also retrieve value from ACF. Perfect. And you can also show a static text instead of this if you're using this widget for a template for something like you want to retrieve some subscribers or all that, or anything you might think of. You can give it a link right there to have some subscribers or something, but that's up to you how you want to design your website to be, and it's on your discretion how you want to use this widget. But I just showed you how to use it, and the one way to show this. And if you don't want to use widget or plugin to retrieve this kind of animation, then you have to choose the hard part. Not that hard, but you can do it. Let me show you how you can do it. I have got this nice collapsible thing like this, and you can do it with JavaScript and CSS by using W3 Schools how to JS collapsible. And this works something like the same, like an accordion or something. So you can use this kind of use this JavaScript and CSS feature to get this nice unfoldable feature. And if you don't want to use JavaScript, then this is another CSS fold and fold content feature. And you can see there is no JavaScript involved here, and you can use CSS and some HTML that contains the CSS IDs, yeah, to retrieve this kind of animation. So you can use this as well, or you can go with JavaScript, or you can go with the plugins or widgets that are provided by the plugins. And this was all for today's video. I will leave a link to this CodePen and to this tutorial as well if you use JavaScript, and if that makes sense for your project, you can apply that too. And if you don't want to do coding, then you can go with the elemental widgets, and I will leave a little description of that too as well. So keep watching more videos, and if you have any suggestions for more videos and tutorials, then you can comment below, and please subscribe to our channel to support us, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss any new video that we upload. Till then, bye bye and take care.